Alright, welcome back to Thief of Fate, the third game in the Bard's Tale Trilogy. Now, in the last stream, we returned to Skara Brae, the setting for the first game, only to find everything in ruins because turns out the mad god Tarjan really is a mad god and he came back and just laid waste to the place. But we managed to delve deep back into his temple, and admittedly, I can't actually remember every specific thing we did. But the important thing is we earned the ability to have one of our two Archmages become a Chronomancer. I mean, I'm sure both of them can. But the thing about the Chronomancer is that they're so focused on manipulating time and space that they lose access to every other spell they've learned so far. Now, I already planned on having Mordenkainen reach this goal because I'm hoping that'll help him catch up to Quintessa in terms of hit points and spell points. Probably surpass her, actually, but well, let's see how that goes. Yeah, I did not get a whole lot of sleep last night. Thou art in the camp of Skara Brae. Yes, the refugee camp. Now, in terms of equipment, I don't think anything's really different. I don't think we really picked up anything new. Okay, let me rephrase that. I mean, we do have all this stuff here, so yeah, we definitely picked up a lot of new stuff. We can't sell just yet, so. But, you know, nothing particularly special. Now, where was Skara Brae again? I did manage to fill out the map at least, so there's that. Okay, I think I see it. Yeah, this should be it. Oh no, the eternal winter's come. Hey, Anthony, welcome. Yeah, happy Thursday. Thank you. Among the ruins of Skara Brae is an unnatural silence, as if death itself has come to stay. No, it's alright, don't be sorry. Yeah, I'm very sleepy. I am very, very sleepy. I think I got like maybe 3 or 4 hours of sleep, so I'm not doing so well. How are you? Let's see if I can... The layout's a little bit different from the first game because of all the ruins. Yeah, I'm not really interested in fighting wildcats right now. Well, I see the review board. The last of the guild elders is here. Would thou like class change? Which mage seeks to change their class? Mordenkainen. Mordenkainen, what wouldst thou become? Chronomancer. Thee understands the sacrifice, dost thou not? Thee will be stripped of all thy spells and knowledge thereof. Thee will be more powerful than ever before, but more vulnerable as well. Dost thou accept this sacrifice? Yes. Know this. And there you go. A matter of time. Create a Chronomancer. Alright, so, yeah, know this. The spell to enter Arboria is invoked by uttering a port Arboria, and the spell to return is Relics Arboria. Be wary, for the spells only work in one place in the land. There's a large grove of trees just southwest of Skara Brae. The spell will work there. Mordenkainen is now a Chronomancer and has the following spells. A port Arboria, Relics Arboria, and Vitality. What are you saying? You were just playing South Park and the Stick of Truth for way too long. Yeah, I can understand that. Alright, well, hope you had fun with it. So, yeah, first level character again. So, he'll need 35,000 points to level up. Whereas, say, Quintessa would need 300,000 points to level up. So yeah, there's a good chance Mordenkainen's going to catch up to her in terms of hit points and spell points and the like. Other than that, though, everything's roughly the same. Yeah, because... Okay, yeah, her strength score is 1 point higher, so I think that's why she got a 1 point bonus to hit. So yeah, Chronomancer 1, everything else is 0. So we have our spell list. Yeah, Port Arboria. Let's see. Teleport the party from the wilderness to Arboria must be cast at the Twilight Copse. And then Relics to Arboria, return to the wilderness from Arboria. And then we got Vitality. It invigorates a character by healing 4 to 8 hit points times the spellcaster's level. Okay. I mean, I can just have Quintessa cast Restoration and that'll fully heal the entire party. And I think Restoration costs like, what, 12 points? Well, you know, half that because of her staff. So, I don't really know why this spell's here. But, you know, it's a start, I guess. Hey, Gabriel, welcome. Yeah, part of the orb. He's just missing the pointy hat, that's all. And yeah, so this is a good reason to have 2 Archmages throughout this series. So you have one who can become a Chronomancer and just, you know, forget everything. And then one who retains all their other spells. Where do you say the Twilight Copse was? I think he said southwest, right? Yeah, deeply hidden in verdant shadows, this grove, the Twilight Copse, is quiet and feels very peaceful. Or, there you go. I went too far. Ooh, it's all lit up now. Deeply hidden in verdant shadows, this grove, yeah, so same thing, but... Yeah, this didn't happen in the thumbnail. Were those stones even in the thumbnail? Oh yeah, they were. I can see them. Yeah, because I think I was like right here when I took the thumbnail picture. But the thing is, yeah, I didn't have the I didn't have an actual Chronomancer at the time, so I didn't know they would glow like that. Well, okay, let's see how this works. A Port Arboria. Ooh. Standing before you is a hardy warrior wearing battle-scarred armor and a big grin. You notice the gray shot through his black hair as he warmly welcomes you. Well, as I live and breathe, I thought I'd never see you again since the time we last parted ways. How about us getting together again? Okay. It seems that you already have a full house. I get a little uncomfortable with too many people, bogging the party down. Tell you what, I'll wait here until you can trim your party to a more manageable size. I've got some sleeping to catch up on. Well, so do I. Yeah, okay, but who is this guy? Sorry, but can't be too careful, says a hardy fighter. Well, how about it? Shall we team up again? When did... I don't know who this guy is. When did we... I mean, okay, there was like one dungeon in the last game where I had to team up with an old warrior, I think, or something like that. Okay. Well, now I've got a whole brand new map to fill out. Well, don't let it go too far to see a town, at least. Ciera Brannia. Or Ciera Brae, I don't know. Should probably put that back on. Your onslaught is greeted with laughter. You face 3 accursed ones. So more of these, actually, it's not even really like E.T. I think it's more like Mac and Me. Right? Two giant newts. Oh! They actually hurt us. Wait, what do you get hit by? Mordecai is blasted from being breathed on. Damn! Okay. I mean, okay, he's not hurting for a whole lot, but... But why is it only targeting board? Look at this. I guess because... Oh, Amisal got poisoned. Well, those guys were strong, weren't they? But yeah, speaking of restoration, if I can find it... Oh, no, here you go. And might as well put up a batch spell. And have Amisal seen. Yeah, there you go. Boost our defenses a bit. Okay, before I really start exploring, how about we unload some of our loot? There's gotta be a shop around here somewhere. Well, found a tavern at least. Hail, travelers! Step to the bar and I'll draw your tankard. Who steps up to the bar? Amisal. Order drink. Ale. You know, good to know they all speak common, right? I guess. It's just a universal language in these kind of games. This place is laid out a lot like Tangramain, actually. To the north you see the Wizards Guild. That's new. Alright, got Stagger Inn. And we did pass by a temple. Forest Lawn. Welcome, O weary ones, to our humble temple. Visit us when a party member has need of healing. Hey, Rocky, welcome. Oh, you beat Final Fantasy 16. Right on. How was it? I mentioned it's a bit of a... Like, I don't want to say culture shock, but it's like more, you know, classically medieval fantasy compared to like 15, right? Which, like, I think 15 was a lot more modern for some reason. But I haven't played either one, so... Oop, 4 ebon zombies. But they're pretty green. I mean, I guess they got ebon hair. Okay, these enemies are actually surprisingly strong. The entrance to the Sacred Grove is here. There's a sign nearby. It says, by proclamation of the king, only those who have proved themselves worthy may enter the Sacred Grove. Since you're not worthy, I guess you can't enter. You'd better talk to the king about this. I didn't vote for no king. Go to the east of the king's castle. Okay, there's gotta be a shop somewhere, right? Let's try the Wizards Guild at least. Though it's in the Hall of Wizards. Would thou like advancement, spell acquiring, class change, buy a new spell? Who seeks the special knowledge of the mystic arts? Quintessa? Thou may learn Guile's Guilds for 10,000 gold? Yes. Alright, how about do the same thing from Mord? Anything else? Thou art right. Okay, so just a new spell. Class change. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not getting. Okay, I'm not changing it to Chronomancer though. Spell acquiring. Well, he's not leveled up yet. Okay, well, so that's basically the review board then. Okay. What am I doing? Spell list. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. Gills. This survival spell lets your party breathe underwater. It is cumulative in effect. Casting it more than once will extend the amount of time you can spend underwater. Okay. I guess there's underwater levels now. Well, at least now he has it. Wait, why isn't a Port Arboria under recent spells? Okay. I mean, we've got a few empty spots to check out, but... Yeah, I would like for an equipment shop somewhere. No? Okay. 2 DeLoreans? Okay. Man, this game has weird names for monsters. Eight Ixtal Corsair IXTL? I presume it's IXTL. I don't know. I don't know. Damn. Ooh. Yeah, good thing our marshals have the insta-death weapons. Oh, hey, an actual female villain for once. 3 sorceresses. Not again, you moan. Oh, it's our first time fighting them, so I don't know. Not much for hit points, I guess. 3 shade ghouls. Not like the Ebon zombies. No, these guys are totally different. 10 dark warriors. Man, that guy in a Porsche must be really popular. Is this the only house design in this town? Oh my god, look at this. Like, I get it's normal for a game this old to reuse assets, but this is ridiculous. Oh, now we got 4 Ixtal mages. Is that the sun? What is that? Well, you got the sun up there. At least I assume that's the sun, because again, we're like in another world entirely now. That could just be like a really bright moon for all I know. But that's a weird effect to have. 31 shade dogs. Oh dear. Yeah, that means Quintessa's gotta do all the heavy lifting when it comes to spells. Oh, that means we got nobody to recharge our magic. Jeez. I mean, his armor class shouldn't be that bad. Hell, Gord's is actually worse than Mord's. What the hell's he being hit by? A Sable Lich cast Star Flare on the party. So they're spellcasters. They're zombies, or... Okay, I mean, no, never mind. They are, yeah, they say they're liches. They just look like the other zombies, that's all. 4 Slatises. It's Reptar. Why didn't they just use like the tree icon for this instead of the building icon? Alright, what else we got? A lot of empty buildings. Oh, Mort's ready to level up. I mean, granted, I want him to have, like, max hit points and max spell points, and that can take a little while. Okay, where am I going? Two were-cougars? I don't like the sound of that. "13 Shade Wolves." Ami-san got hit with old? Oh, you're kidding me. It's been a while since we had something like that happen. Now, Rowan's got hit with, has been withered. Like, this is the second area of the game. You know, heal everybody. We got the money for it. Actually, let me check the guide. Because actually, Chronomancers can learn a spell that will cure that. Alright, level 2 spells. Got Frost Force, blast the enemy with a deadly frost for 50 to 400 points of damage. Wither Fist, crushes a group of enemies under a huge fist of power for 300 to 600 points of damage. Damn. I mean, it's no Mangar's Mallet, but that's still good. Level 3, Godfire, a holy spell where blazing red fires are sent from the angry gods to roast the enemy for 62 to 240 points of damage. Stun, an electric spell that gives the enemy a high voltage zap for 50 to 200 points of damage. Oh no, damage points. Level 4, Far Death, a long-range spell that drops a distant foe dead in its tracks. Luck Chant, increases your chance of hitting or defending by 8 points. Level 5, Identify. Cast this spell on something to find out just what the heck it is. That's what our rogue is for. But then again, you know, with no Roscoe around, I guess we wouldn't need this. Youth. There you go, coats a character with a light, fragrant lotion to cure oldness. Oldness! Like, they could just call it like withering or something like that. No, it's oldness. Level 6 spells. Force of Tarjan. Cast Wither Fist and Sandstorm for a double offensive punch. Sandstorm being a Geomancer spell. Grave Robber. Cast Beyond Death and Regeneration for a life-giving combination of spells. I got level 7. Fatal Fist. Crushes the enemy under an unearthly gravitational force for 400 to 1500 points of damage. And Shadow Shield casts a gray shadow around the party and lowers the armor class by 4. 4 whole points. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but... Now, what do we have over here? 5 Ebon Harpies. Defend, defend. Range attack, range attack, range attack. Yeah, I mean, thankfully most of these enemies aren't too strong. They're kind of just durable, that's all. "21 Shade Dogs." Yeah, I'm just gonna mount these guys. I don't want to risk it. Okay, what direction am I going in? Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, well, he's alright. He'll be okay. Wait, the manual did say there's a regeneration spell, right? What class had that one? Let's see. Okay, so it's not Geomancer. Doesn't appear to be Wizard. Yeah, cast Beyond Death and Regeneration. Alright, well. Let's see. It's a Conjurer spell, okay. A health spell that revives all the hit points for one lucky member of the party. So it's like Restoration, but what, one target? Doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure Beyond Death fully restores you anyway. When was the last time I used that? This spell will restore life and 1 hit point to a character. Okay, no, yeah. Alright, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of Heal All. A Beyond Death spell that resurrects every dead party member except those turned to stone, and heals all wounds, paralysis, and insanity. Cast Beyond Death and Regeneration for a life-giving combination of spells. Yeah, that just seems like a worse version of Heal All. But the problem is, like, you need a Chronomancer to complete the game and travel to all sorts of different worlds. Well, that's everything except for the King's Castle. Wrong way. Let's see what it's like. The party stands before the court of the king. Do you wish to speak to the king? Yes. The king, a white-haired elf, stands before you. It is our pleasure to greet you. I know you are here to recover the arrows of life and Valarian's bow. But I cannot permit the desecration of his tomb until the land has been ridden of Tslotha Garnath. Bring me his head, and I will allow you access to the sacred grove. You may find this accursed one in the Festering pit, an unholy place riddled with filth from hell. I cannot read today, or speak. Now be off. Take heed that Tslotha Garnath can only be killed with the Knight's Spear, a deadly weapon hidden in the top level of Valarian's tower. The party stands before the court of the king. Do you wish to speak to the king? No. Alright, well, there's our first quest. Let's see. So, first we gotta look for a tower, then we gotta look for a place full of baddies. If you tried just a little more times, I would have made a believer, would have showed you to the light every single night to be born again, baby. If you stand just another few some nights, I could have made pray to Jesus. Alright. Yeah, welcome, Daniel. More sable liches. Oh, you know, I should probably have healed up Mordenkainen first. How are you today? Oh, that looks like a big tower. And then there's something back there as well. Oh, it's probably just a town. Oh, for crying out. Just, game. Reaching in the sky, Valarian's tower stands as a monument for what once was. You are inside an old battered tower. Do you wish to climb up? Yes. Not a gospel song. You better ask the same. Yeah, my neck feels better, but I'm very, very sleepy. I do not sleep well. How are you? Beyond the shattered door, you see a floor littered with dust and dry leaves. You see some signs of small animals, but beyond that, you see no signs of normal life. Well, got magical darkness at least. You got 1 Ebon Ranger, 11 Shade Dogs, 1 Mudge Dragon, and 1 Familiar. Yeah, Moore's gonna basically be dead weight for now, isn't he? 2 ape soldiers and 3 black wizards. That's an ape soldier? What the hell's with the nose, though? Okay. Alright, more ape soldiers and Ixil wizards. I think that hurt a little bit. Okay, we got Corsairs, Ebon Rangers, Black Wizards, and 6 Avians. Yeah, we're going to be relying on Mangar's Mallet a lot, just like before. Let's see, you say you're okay, but dealing your neck does not hurt unless you do something weird. Your head doesn't hurt because you took some aspirin. That's good. You slept at 4 a.m. and woke up at 11, but you're all good. Yeah, see, I'm kind of the opposite. Like, I think I went to bed like midnight and woke up at around 4 a.m. So it could be better. Well, these guys are tough. An old tapestry adorns the wall here. It depicts a beautiful castle underneath a lake. I guess that's where the water breathing spell is going to come into play. What's with all the shade dogs? Oh, stairs going up. Alright. Actually, come to think of it, can we teleport? That's not it. Yeah, we can teleport. See the positive side, at least it wasn't at 3 a.m. Well, it was like somewhere in between 3 and 4. Is that what's happening? They just keep calling for help? Or at least trying to. It's like Ultimate 3 X's, you got Rangers wearing plate armor. This guy survived. Glad you're feeling well, man. I mean, at least this tower appears to be pretty small, right? Okay, yeah, they're calling for help. But I mean, if I can beat these guys without magic, I'll try. Oh, Rubberlar just went insane. Lovely. Where is restoration? That should work. What do I give my brother-in-law for Christmas pre-party? Like a Christmas Eve party almost? I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't know the guy. Yeah, 26 Shade Dogs and 2 Mud Dragons. Why Mud Dragon? What? Oh, they're just the big Reptars. Alright, well, that looks to be everything on this floor, at least. Alright, second floor. I'm so used to having Mordenkainen cast Trap Zep. Something here feels wrong. You sense the tower has been violated, and while you're not with the offending party, you will share in the tower's wrath. No! No! You might as well try that new healing spell, right? It's something. Yeah, it doesn't heal for much, but it's something. That's gonna hurt my ears. Oh, found the next set of stairs at least. Alright, got a Sable Lich, some Shade Cougars, 12 Ixal Nymphs, and an Avian. I probably don't want to know what this game's idea of a nymph is. There's baddies all over this place. Let's see. He's a guy in his 20s. He doesn't like sports. He doesn't like music. He likes movies, and movie merchandise don't usually arrive in Mozambique for affordable prices. Yeah, I can imagine. He doesn't like anything that you can afford or that you're willing to afford for him. Yeah, that'd be a good question then. Oop. I cannot type today. Make sure I see all the walls for the map at least. Okay, advancing forward was a bad idea. Why do they keep targeting him? Maybe it's because he's a first level character now. That's the only thing I can think of. Like technically his armor class is better than Quintessa's. It's better than Gord's, and he's got more hit points than Gord does. Even when injured, his hit points are higher than Gord's max. But I guess because he's back to being a first level character, he's got fewer resistances then? That's the only thing I can think of. The Water of Life has many regenerative powers. Well, that definitely sounds useful. I guess that's what I get for kind of cheating in a way. One guy survived. Okay, let's see. Yeah, not again, not again. You sense a spinner ahead, yes. There are stairs here going up. Do you wish to take them? Yes. This level shows fewer signs of neglect, yet talent slashes through bright murals suggest something has contemptuously desecrated Valarian's private demesne. Oh, the compass spell ran out. A round portal blocks your way into the central core. On the massive stone disc, you see a carving of an oak tree holding a similar disc up. You see an acorn-sized hole in the ground. Okay. Guess we gotta look for a special acorn then? Alright, how do these guys all fit inside the tower, man? I know I keep asking that, but... Be back soon, gotta buy data. Alright, come back soon then. Thank you. Yeah, Moore's gonna level up quite a bit, isn't he? Actually, the whole party's getting close to leveling up. Like I said, I want max hit points, I want max spell points, so that can take a while to do. Like, I get this game is meant to be kind of a challenge. And I mean, it's not that these guys are difficult or anything. It's just kind of annoying just having one encounter after another over and over and over again. Seek the Water Life in the Crystal Palace. I was hoping the Water Life would be here, but... Can I teleport inside of this place? Phase Door cannot be cast. Okay, but teleport can. A port arcane. Oh, that's the whole thing. No, it's not the whole thing. A Sableish casts Word of Fear on the party. The party resists. Ooh, wait. I'm gonna say spell point regen, I think, right? Alright, well, you know what? I can hear the garbage trucks outside, so... I guess now would be a good time for me to step away, bring them back in, and then, you know, let Quintessa heal up, sort of. So, be right back in a little bit, sort of. So how is Final Fantasy VII Remake anyway? I'm starting to think maybe I should just expend those harmonious gems or whatever they are that provide full spell point regen. We'd be faster than this anyway. Probably should have kept one of those mage staffs. I'm trying to see where I might be, giant python, where I might be able to find like, an equipment shop in this particular game. Yeah, 'cause the problem is it's all based on like a timer. Maybe if I check the old manual. Yeah, I mean, she's still got a little ways to go. Oh, man. Places no more. If you travel the roads of the realms before in the Bard's Tale 1 or 2, you'll remember casinos, temples, Roscoe's Energy Emporium, Garth's Equipment Shop, and Better's Bank for the Bold. During the destruction, our life spell ran out. All these places were put out of business and remain closed to date. This means that you have to find alternatives for each institution. In some cases, there are no alternatives, so find what you can and prepare to live without. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. I don't know. Cloud Strife almost got to be the guest character in the PS2 port for Soul Calibur 2. Yeah, I've heard that before. Alright, she's healed up, she's healed up. Took a little while. Let me change the music again. Yeah, I think that was the wrong one. I mean, I don't know how big the tower is or what else I have to explore, so... But considering how often I'm going to be casting Mangar's Mallet... Yeah, there you go. Everybody's ready to level up now. Seek the Water of Life in the Crystal Palace. Alright. So we just teleported, that's all. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Where the hell are we? Are we back on we're on level 3. Okay, yeah. A round portal blocks your way into the central core. On the massive stone disc, you see a carving of an oak tree holding a similar disc up. Why don't I just teleport here? Quintessa tries to cast a Port Arcane, but the dungeon level appears to be magically protected. Going to who? I mean, I know at one point it said I can't cast Phase Door. Well, apparently I can. You see an acorn-sized hole in the ground. Yeah, Quintessa tries to cast Phase Door, but it fizzles. So it's not the whole floor that's blocked off. I guess just the area around here. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm doing a search for where to sell, and I see somebody asking where to identify stuff from a old Google Groups thread. Oh man, this thread was from 2001. Yeah, Google Groups no longer supports new Usenet posts or subscriptions. Damn. Yeah, this thread is older than Daniel. It turns out that your rogue of all people has the identify skill, alright. Which, I mean, I know that one already. Let's see, merchants. Yeah, I'm present in Arboria, and I've still yet to see any merchants since I played long enough to raise 2 Archmages, create a Chronomancer, and have a Hunter with critical hit 93. I don't expect to be finding any merchants soon. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, she healed up again, so... I guess we gotta look for an acorn then. Happy hunting, I guess. An old hut sits by the shore of a beautiful lake. Fishing equipment is stacked neatly against the hut's walls. An old fisherman is here. He says, "For a few pieces of thy gold, I'll let thee in on a few secrets." Shalt thou give some gold to the fisherman? Yeah, sure. I'll start off with one, I guess. Thou should go into the forest and get some Arboria leaves. They will let thee breathe underwater for a little while. Well, we got a spell that can do that. How will we try 10 gold? Okay, how about 100 gold? A 1,000? Here's a spell called Gill's Gills that will let thee breathe underwater. Just say Gill, and thee can explore the life spring in the Crystal Palace. And don't forget to take something to carry the water of life in. That stuff has many healing and life-giving properties. Who wants to learn Gills? Well, we already know that, though. I cannot teach thee. Thou art not a magic user. I cannot teach thee. Thou knowest the spell already. What if I give the guy 10,000 gold? Yeah, it's the same thing. Alright. Yeah, if only I had this kind of gold in Baldur's Gate, right? Well, found the water. Or, you know, the lake or what have you. Dear. The finger of the lake shimmers in a natural glow all its own. Beneath the waves of the lake, you see a building. Do you wish to enter? Not yet. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to fight any giant newts right now. You come upon a sleeping man under a tree. He awakens and jumps into a fighting stance in a blink of an eye. You are taken by surprise. Sorry, but you can't be too careful, says the hardy fighter. Well, how about it? Shall we team up again? When did we team up in the first place? Like, the game doesn't even give him a name. That's a funny looking tree. This field is full of beautiful flowers that float and dance in a light breeze. There's a large pile of Arboria leaves here. Do you want to gather some leaves? I guess might as well. Your inventory is full. Drop an item. Oh, boy. Plate armor. Hawk blade, chainmail, boom. I get rid of the boomerang, I guess. Oh, we got one of them. Hold on, can we clump those together? No, we can't. We can stack the arrows, but we can't stack the leaves. Oh my god, game. That makes no sense. What can I throw out? Okay, regular mandolin. Don't need that. War axe. That should be enough for us to get 7 in total. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be enough for everybody. Oh my god, I cannot back out. I have to pick something. I think I found where the baddies are. Oh, another funny tree. You see a large oak tree here, and the ground is littered with acorns. Do you wish to pick a fresh acorn off the tree? Yes. Once more, gotta throw out something. A broadsword. Acorn has been added to the party inventory. Okay. The ground is littered with acorns. Well, that's an item slot. I don't think he has anything in his item slot, does he? Nope. Now he's got an acorn. Actually, what about the Arafolia? Well, unidentified special. Yeah, I think we know what it does now. The item is already identified. Only through magic can you learn more about it. What? Yeah, so I guess I would need that identify spell the Chronomancer can learn. So I think first things first, we need to go through the underwater castle. Get the water of life, but we don't... I mean, we got the wine skins. Will that work as a container? I hope. And then we go back to the castle, get, like, the sword or something like that. Or whatever it was. And then we go and fight the baddies. Roblar will use Arafolia on the party. Well, alright, so just... I thought it'd be like one each, you know, so... Alright, let's try this. There is something special in the air. You detect movement ahead. The palace. Stuck, you are drowning? How are we drowning? Roblox casts Gills, and now the party can breathe on the water. Why didn't that work before? Okay. The palace's beauty has been washed out by the centuries beneath the water, but its majesty is undiminished. The water is dark, yet warm, and you, an air breather, feel curiously welcome. Okay, it's the same message. Three were-eels? Were-eels. So we got people who can turn into eels on the full moon, I get. Because, like, where is, like, the old English word for man? And got lampreys as well. Yeah, speaking of Old English, I think an Old English king died because he ate too many lampreys. Against doctor's orders, mind you. Two octopi, 2 more lampreys, and 5 lock liches. Okay, so it's just the same lizard guys we saw before. Yeah, thank goodness for those that no spend ring. Oh, now we gotta fight a Kraken as well. Oh, there we go. A Kraken felled by a boomerang. Ten Atlanteans, 3 Ebon Sharks, 2 Sable Liches, and 2 Lock Liches. I'm supposed to believe these gnome-looking fellows with snot drooling out their nose are Atlanteans. Why is the Ebon Shark green? Okay, more octopi, more were-eels. I mean, all things considered, the artwork is actually kind of nice. A water spirit, and it's just another zombie. 14 flying fish? I mean, yeah, I know what flying fish are, but... Isn't that like a barracuda? Oh, no, they're shade piranhas, I guess. 3 water demons? And then more piranhas. A whole bunch of them. Oh my, it's just the same lizard guy we saw before. I mean, I like the game series, I do. But I hate how they just keep reusing the same artwork over and over and over and over and over. Okay. Seriously, why is this guy a lich? As opposed to these guys who are water demons, and let me guess, he's also the giant newt as well, right? Alright, what am I missing? Oh no, we drowning again? Well, I mean, we didn't take too much damage, so it's not really it's not that big of a deal. I mean, at least we're getting a fair amount of experience points, I suppose. Was that it? Well, they're certainly durable. Oh, spell point drain. Don't like that. Hell, I'd rather take the hit point drain. I'll leave the giant newt in peace. Oh, Roblar's poisoned now. Wonderful. I mean, thankfully they all have hit points to spare, so... Okay, they just keep summoning more of each other. I mean, this will probably be a good way to farm for experience points. Let's see if we can actually get to 99. Yeah, I think that's the limit, isn't it? That'll do it. 34,200 points. And everyone's back to normal. Well, definitely bigger than that tower we were at. 2 jaws. We gotta fight 2 jaws. No. We gotta fight 3 jaws now. Okay, that's basically dead ends. Can we phase door? Drowning in 39 moves. Lovely. Will there never be an end to them, you shouts. You see, Atlanteans, were-eels, an Evan shark, and a bunch of flying fish. Yeah, I apologize to anyone who might have sensitive hearing or anything like that. I mean, I might as well get the most out of it. Yeah, that's enough. I should probably save. Only 2 of a kind this time. Yeah, thankfully restoration is such a cheap cost for her. Shade piranhas. How are we doing on not drowning? 11 moves. That brings it back to 111 moves. The hell? An Ebon Shark bites a Roblar and quickly hits for 61 points of damage, killing him. Oh, you're kidding me with that. Alright. Heal all. I got an idea. It said the effects stack, right? That was the wrong command. That was so the wrong command. I don't want to replace his elf cloak. Drowning in 402 moves. That should be better. Alright, back to normal. There you go. Bring them into melee range. Party finds a death ring. I actually forgot who can equip that. Let's see. So armor 1, so better than what he's got now. Bonus to hit 0 though, because he had to give up his ring of accuracy. Unused animate dead. So basically right now just Robrar Rowena. And eventually I would like to make Zwoken into a Geomancer. Ah, screw it. Yeah, just have him hide in shadows. Bubbling up through a hole in the floor is a glowing stream of water that fills the room. Your spirits feel joyful, and the pains of recent combat are forgotten. Such is the nature of the life spring. Ooh. Well, got hit point regeneration at least. I was hoping for like spell point regeneration too. The party finds an unidentified item. Alright, what might that be? Boomerang. Alright, well, I don't know what to use to collect the water. Oh, great. Spell point drain. Hit point drain. Nah, just keep they're too far away. Alright, giant python, kraken, shade piranhas, and more giant newts. Or water demons, or whatever you want to call them. Oh, there we go. Spell point regenerator. And hit point drain. Well, figures. Might as well take advantage of it. Finish off my coffee at least. You know, I'm kind of rewatching the stream on the on my laptop via the YouTube studio, and it's really far behind. It's actually far behind by like a good few minutes. Yeah, like 4 minutes behind. Huh. It's odd. Well, almost done with the map at least. Alright. Drowning in 310 moves, so we still got some time. I'm not sure how leaves are supposed to keep you from drowning, but I mean, they're magic leaves, so like if a leaf could turn Mario into a raccoon or Tanuki. Better refresh the compass spell at least. You know, it kind of bothers me that the H in the Chronomancer abbreviation looks under lowercase. But granted, I think that's how it's written in like the very first line of Beowulf. Alright. And I love the fact that it's just called Palace. Like, no, they can't call it Underwater Palace. No, it's just Palace. Alright, do I want hit point drained? Do I want spell point drained? Well, it's... Actually, if I do the hit point drain, I can't... That's basically a dead end, so screw it. Okay. Oh, there's the door out. Now we got water spirits. Oh, just another zombie. Probably not a good idea, but... If all they're doing is poisoning them, I'm not gonna... worry. Alright, well, that's everything inside the palace. But we don't really have anything to collect the water with, do we? Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Alright, well, unfortunately, the healing water doesn't cure poison. So yeah, bubbling up through a hole in the floor is a glowing stream of water that fills the room. Your spirits feel joyful and the pains of recent combat are forgotten. Such is the nature of the life of Lifespring. Can I dump out the canteen? I dropped the item and crap. Alright, well now that's gone forever. Oh! Ame-san collects some of the magical water. Alright, that did work. Yeah, you go wineskin, water of life. How many times can I do this? Alright, this is going to take a little while, but I can try to fill this up for everybody. Wrong button. Wrong button. I mean, thankfully I didn't drop the stuff, but... I'm gonna assume 10 is probably the limit. Oh no, 9! You can't go past 9. That's interesting. Hit the wrong key. Actually, this will be easier. This will be way easier. Yeah, you know, I originally just brought these wineskins with me just in case Amisan ran out of spells. I mean, he's a level 100 something bard. That's never really gonna happen. But I never expected something like this. Oh! Yeah, I'm rushing my way through this so much. Well, Wait, what do you mean with drowning? So that all kind of wore off. Oh, wonderful. Alright, where's that Guile's spell or what have you? Actually, no, you know what? Have Morton kind of actually cast it because he can't do much anything else. Let's see, it's 203. Is there a limit to this? 703 moves? 1,003 moves. Alright, I'm sure that was enough, right? Hamizan drinks and feels happier and ready to sing. Figured I might as well, right? Alright, let's try this again. I gotta be a little bit more careful this time. I mean, granted, I suppose we really shouldn't have the figurines on our party when I don't intend to ever use them. I mean, don't have the room anyway, but like we had a slot, so I figured why not. So it's 9. I'd better periodically save. Yeah, I'm not interested in fighting right now. I mean, if anybody else is ready to level up, I'm sure Ward will pick up a whole bunch of levels for Chronomancer when the time is right. Yeah, let's not touch the Whiz Wand. And I gotta be careful I don't accidentally hit the ring of return. Oh, there's a canteen I dropped before. Alright, 9 is the limit for that as well. Yeah, I might as well fill up all these extra ones. At least I hope we can use these things outside of the palace, right? Oh, sorry, still gotta figure out what's going on here. That should do it, right? That should do it. Oh, now it's nighttime. Okay, we're all at full health, but just out of curiosity. So what does this water of life do? Raw bar drinks and feels refreshed. Alright, well, I'm going to assume it's going to restore hit points. But no spell points. Well, back to the tower, right? And we should still have our acorn. Yeah, we got our one acorn. You want to pick a fresh acorn off the tree? Your inventory is full. So okay, you can't really stack the things, I guess. I think one might be enough. Right, you cannot exit out of this. Get rid of the boomerang, I guess. Well, now we got an extra one. Can an acorn be used? Acorn cannot be used here. Reaching in the sky, Valarian's tower stands as a monument for what it once was. Alright. Can I teleport to this corner here? That was the wrong button. Oh, I'll accept that. A round portal blocks your way into the central core. On the massive stone disc, you see a carving of an oak tree. Holding a similar disc up, you see an acorn-sized hole in the ground. Swoken plants the acorn. Now, let's try to use Water of Life. The acorn, saturated with the Water of Life, bursts into a verdant action and a seedling rises up like an atlas, lifting the disc up and letting you pass freely. Well, climb up. Ooh, did we? Oh, we hit an anti-magic field. Of course we did. Where's my batch spell at? This level appears inviolate, which you should take as little consolation. Instead of fearing the beast lurking below, you now face whatever has kept them from this level in the first place. Alright. Guess I should be fighting these guys, huh? Well, got another spell point regen at least. Well, won't have to wait too long this time. Oh, that'll do it. Magical silence. I mean, I'll take that over, over anti-magic. No! Why didn't I think of that? One giant python and 4 shade cougars. And somebody summoned some wolves? Yeah. Cougar is known for summoning wolves. Party finds a dragon shield. I think we've had that before, though. Oh, dear. Yeah, explosions. Might as well just set them all off, right? 8 DeLoreans and 4 Ixal Wizards. Well, pretty strong. Your inventory is full. Drop an item to make space for a Night Spear. What do we not need? Boomerang. Night Spear has been added to the party inventory. Alright, what does this thing do? Alright. Minimum damage 8, max 83, bonus at 3. Range 70 feet. That's basically it. It's not all that special, though. Yeah, we only needed this once, so... I keep forgetting just how small this tower is. Yeah, I don't think there's like any kind of adventurers guild here or the like. Well, I presume this is where the bad guys are, so... You see a deep, dark pit scarring the land like a wound. Do you wish to enter it? Yes. It's an interesting sound. Yeah, I guess I might as well equip him with the, Night Spear or whatever. A magic mouth appears and says, "White bones and bright blood, life very frail. Be wary, mortals, indeed you shall fail." Tslotha Garnath knows but one fear. His life is absorbed with the Night Spear. Alright, we got some Ixal nymphs, Ixal wizards, and more Ixal wizards. Oh my god, these names. I hope this is the kind of weapon that returns to my hand. I did save the game, right? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, he still got it, so it's... You throw it and return to your hand. Three swamp golems, more swamp golems, familiars, and hellhounds. Ooh, fire elemental. Can have Rob want to take that guy on because he's in melee range. Now, why does the hellhound guy look so cute? You know, I don't want to fight it. I want to pet it. Pippies, Hellhounds, and Avians. Weren't the Avians like the not the Gargoyles, but like the Harpies? Yeah, they were Harpies. How many points does Mord have now? Over 500,000. Man, we keep this up, the party will level up twice. Okay, I know this place is supposed to be like spooky, but every time the sound effects like restart, it sounds like a toilet being flushed. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. I hate how so many of these enemies actually don't start in melee range. Poor Rowena basically has nothing to do. It's still drones. I mean, at least there aren't too many fights this time. Of course, granted, this is level 1. You know, flat out tells you that. A shade leopard. See, that's better. The ape soldiers. Much easier. Okay, I think I need to do another mallet. This might take a little while. I got Corsairs, Sable Rangers, and a drone. It really just summoned an ogre. Alright, what's in here? A Shade Cougar and Shade... What's the difference? Like, seriously, what is the difference? Alright, Ixtal Nymphs, more Shade Cougars, more things that just mallet to death. I should have advanced. That was a mistake. Well, wait for them to advance, I guess. That hurt. Wait, Pit Beast. That's a new one. Oh, actually, I think we might have fought something like that before in the past. Now we've got Undead Avians. Oh, the Wisteria here is going down. You should take them. Well, not yet. Should probably at least try to finish mapping out everything. Phase door cannot be cast. All right. Man, it's not even 2:30 yet. All things considered, I'm actually making very good time. I should probably heal them up soon. Oh, one of these guys actually survived. The hell? How tough is this guy? Actually, come to think of it, isn't the word nymph used to represent like, the juvenile of a certain species, like amphibian, like newts or something like that? I don't remember, but it seems familiar. Yeah, that'll work. Rowena got hit. Oh, she's all right. She's all right. Oh my god, a poor dude. Actually, yeah. Let's have more cast vitality on himself, so he has something to do. It ain't much, but it's... Hopefully that's enough. Maybe for the moment I should have Roblar and Rowena switch places. That helps. Yeah, how do I get inside here? Probably a teleporter around here. I want to get within range of this thing. Oh, that'll do it. Okay, what am I missing here? Your battle cry is heard by all you see as you face Sable Ragers, Nymphs, Undead Avians, and a not Undead Avian. How do I get into that spot? Let's see, this way. My lack of sleep is really starting to get to me. Well, I don't know, so I guess the only place to go is down. There are stairs here going down. Do you wish to take them? Yes. Alright, pit beasts, hellhounds. You know, same assortment as usual. Where did restoration go? Oh, there it is. There it is. A chill raises the hairs on the back of your neck, but you realize that it's not a physical cold. The evil in this place seeps through your flesh and worms its icy way into your bones. Just as I save. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, I think I might actually make this a really short stream because I am having a hard time staying awake. But you know, if this is the last thing we need to do for Arboria aside from just filling out the map. I mean, we got enough experience points that actually I think they're getting three levels, maybe? No, I think maybe only 2. No, it would have been 3 actually. Yeah, because she would have needed 20,500,000 to hit our next level, 95. Then 20,800,000 for 96. No, so I think it is only 2 levels then. Well, thank you, Rocky. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's, you know, trying out the whole Chronomancer thing for the first time, so. Again, at least this portion of the game does give you quite a few places to visit. Not just like one town and one dungeon, but. And the underwater section was definitely unique. And they found a nice new use for the wine containers. But the problem is, you know, a lot of these monsters are just the same. Like, you got shade cougars, you got shade leopards or pumas or whatever they were. We got magical darkness and we got a smoke screen on top of that. Got magical silence. Well, good thing we didn't trip that trap. Oh, I see a portal. That'll lead us to the room we couldn't have access to. There's a portal here. Let's see what else we got. Even if I don't fight, I will at least like to fill out the map again. Well, I don't think we found any blackguards yet, so. Yeah, so just these kind of guys again. Where's phase door at? Oh, now we got a whole bunch of teleporters. Oh wait, no, I read this one wrong. Yeah, this one teleports us upward, not downward. Oh, wait, no, this is a pit. So, yeah, teleporting upward would bring us to this area. It's one of those one-way walls. Trap, you've hit a poison spray, and everybody jumped out of the way. Let's just refresh that. What do we have? There's something special near. You detect some movement ahead. It's just smoke. That's all it was. It was just smoke. That's disappointing. Honestly, I think because we're being pretty good at running away. Well, what do we got over here? Yeah, we just stepped right into a monster tile, didn't we? Yeah, will there ever be an end to them? That hurts a lot. The party has entered the throne room of Tslotha Garnath. Mortal fools, you have blooded into your deaths. You see, Tslotha Garnath. Okay, attack the guy. And have Quintessa cast Restoration after all that stuff. Let's see. Gore suddenly jumps into the shadows. Woken slashes at Tslotha Garnath. Hank quickly hits for 120 points of damage, killing him. Quintessa casts Restoration. There's a chest here. Each character receives experience points. The party has killed Tslotha Garnath. However, a great flash of light erupts from the lifeless body. The light is absorbed by the Night Spear, trapping Tslotha's evil soul within its darkness forever. Your inventory is full. Drop an item to make space for Tslotha's head. Okay, see, I thought this was going to be like the crystal golem from the very first game, where if you don't kill it with a crystal sword, it just resurrects itself. Man. I guess not. Which means I probably didn't need to equip this thing to Roblar in the first place, the Knight Spear. Alright, what can I get rid of? Oh, the broadsword. I gotta get rid of the broadsword. Tslotha's head has been added to the party inventory. Your inventory is full. Drop 9 to make space for Tslotha's heart. I thought we just needed his head. Get rid of some arrows, I guess. The carcass of Tslotha Garnath is here, and it sure smells pretty bad. Alright, yeah, let's give him the stone sword again. Stone blade. And what's the point? See, I was expecting to find him here, right? That big empty spot. Okay. Quintessa tries to cast Phased Orb, but it fizzles. Oh, there we go. I just... want to see what was through here. Can I teleport then? Phased Orb cannot be cast. Alright then. It was a trap. It was a trap. Let's see. Harmonic Gem. Let's try one of these things. Yeah, I guess we had those. There's a portal above you. Well, here we are. Alright, well, that takes care of the map, so... might as well heal up our spell points, I guess. I mean, granted, you know, we've got like almost 1.5 million in gold, so we don't really need to sell anything. We could just drop most of the loot we find. Alright, well, you know what? At this point, I could just recharge later. Where's the exit? It's now after midnight. Your party starts for a moment, takes a good look around. Let's hope the Kane's still awake, I guess. Thou art in the Hall of Wizards. Would thou like... advancements, spell acquiring, class change by a new spell. No spell point regeneration, though. Where's Roscoe when you need him? The party stands before the court of the king. Do you wish to speak to the king? Yes. Hail, victors! The king shouts as he sees the proof of Tslotha's destruction. Your names will be sung on the land from now until forever for your bravery. You have rid us of Tslotha Garnath. Anyone who has done that is more than worthy of Valarian's relics. Enjoy your hospitality, welcome guests, the king says. Alright, we still gotta go into the, that other building in town. You are at the entrance of the sacred grove. Since you are worthy, shall you enter? Yes. Okay, it's not gonna be that short of a stream. I forgot all about this one. Now I am saying I wish I had recharged Mordenkainen. Two emotions thread the sacred grove. Despite the autumnal coloring, you feel life and peace here. Beneath that, though a bitter taste of evil fills the air, the grove has been invaded. Of course it has. Well, at least it appears to be like one floor. Yeah, okay, for once we actually cannot run away. That's fair, that's fair. Oh, they're all too far away. Yeah, try to run a little bit closer. Alright, Ebon Champion, 8 Rangers, 10 Pit Piece, same guys as before. The party finds a galvanic oboe. Well, that's a new one. Unidentified special. Yes, we're gonna need that identify spell first. Alright. No armor class bonus, though, so I'll probably be keeping Pants Pipes regardless. Especially since this has 3 charges and Pants Pipes has none. Five tree frogs. Oh, 2 Ebon Archmages. And it's the same lizard guys as before. That's so boring. Well, at least got a hit point regenerator. 2 Ixtil Queens. Yeah, they're all so far away. Wait, this is the Ixtil Queen? Considering everything else we fought that, like, Ixtil in its name, like knights and wizards, and I was expecting to see, like, that sorceress character again. That sorceress enemy. Wait, did it just back up? Okay. We gotta go back to the other song, don't we? Oh my gosh, she actually can back away. That's a first. Alright, well, let's just try to bring her forward then. Melee man, that's what I think is what we want. Perfect. Melee range. Well, got another harmonic gem at least. Alright, back to full health. That's good. Well, yeah, Ixtal drones. Tree frogs, which are going to be the same thing. 3 dark lurkers, probably be the same thing, or maybe the zombies, I guess. Sounded painful. Oop, no, I don't want melee man. I want mallet. Oh no, it's the Macamee guy. That's the Dark Lurker. Ebon Archmages, more Ixal Queens. Wasn't I supposed to be running away from these fights? Ah, well. What sound was that? Trying to cast a spell, I guess. For mammoths. Oh, now we got a Slayer. What are they hitting him with? That's a pretty far breath. It was hitting from like, 70 feet away. Yeah, it's easy if we just advance. Hey, this level has free healing. I'm going to take advantage of it. Now, if only our spell points would fill up at that kind of rate. See, I think we would need, what, the bow and the arrows, I believe. Well, cannot advance while there's a dragon there, so... This place isn't even that big, but it just feels big. But then again, you know, how often do you fight enemies who actually retreat from you? They're all so far away. I hate having to rely on magic so much, but the game doesn't really give us a choice. I'll keep that in mind for later. We can teleport through this place, right? Oh no, our portal can't count a target here. Alright, so then. So yeah, if I ever need to restore hit points, probably best to find some other location. Or not hit points, but spell points. 2 vampire snakes? Oh, that's new. No, not melee man. Yeah. Mangar's mallet. Alright, we got more hellhounds, got more shade leopards. Here we are. Ooh, they summon a demon lord. There you go. I don't think any magic to fight these guys. That'll do it. Boomerang to the head. That's all you need. Through the gilded bars of the door between you and the tomb entrance, you see the flickering eternal flame. And its blue-white light you see writing on the walls within. And an anti-magic field. Well, what else we got? What else we got? Yeah, that'll do it. There we go. Alright, with this one little spot right there. And then we'll head back to the Eternal Flame. The door to the tomb looks like Valarian himself standing tall. The words beside the tomb read, "In life my heart knew but one ache, one task undone. Heal that pain so I may rest, and what is mine is yours." There is a bowl in a cavity in Valarian's chest. Small tubes jet out of the rim of the bowl. I mean, we still got the water of life, right? That did not work. Rowena drinks and feels refreshed. Okay, what about the head and heart of what's his name? Tslotha's heart. Use item. Rowena places the heart in the bowl. Alright. I mean, she's the paladin of the group. It seems the most appropriate. Oh, I'm guessing the king took the head. Do we try Water of Life now? Oh, here you go. The heart, invigorated by the Water of Life, begins pumping fluid through the little tubes attached to the bowl. Okay, so I did it in the wrong order. Oh, for crying out loud. Now the light went out. Like, seriously? Oh, come on. Your light ignites the gas in the area. I'm not in the mood anymore. Valarian's burial chamber appears to be intact. Murals depicting his valiant deeds cover the walls of his resting place. The bow that once belonged to the great Valarian is here. Valarian's bow has been added to the party inventory. Your inventory is full, drop something. Okay. What piece of junk do we not need? You cannot drop the Titan Spear. I mean, we got that other Acorn, right? I think Zwolkin's holding that still. Finn's flute. Arrows of Life have been added to the party inventory. Alright, what's on the other side? I gotta know before we leave. Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Oh, great. Thank you. Okay. Gotta head back to the old man then. The archway to the Elven city is here. Do you wish to leave the grove? Yes. Well, it's now early morning, so we can restore some spell points with the sun a little bit. Okay, how did we get here again? I think somewhere in the south, right? Yeah, that was Valarian's tower. I think that's where we got the acorn from, this spot here. And we got the leaves, or up here. Yeah, this'll help. You see a deep dark pit, those were the baddies. Large oak tree. Valarian's tower. The underwater palace. Runestones. Oh, wow, that's all the way up in the north. You come upon a sleepy man under a tree. He awakens and jumps into a fighting stance in a blink of an eye. You are taken by surprise. Sorry, but you can't be too careful, says a hardy fighter. Well, how about it? Shall we team up again? No, we just want to go home, man. Let's see. Let's try this. Relics, Arboria. Return to the wilderness from Arboria. Again, nice little effect. And back to Skara Brae. Or what's left of it. And there you have it, Elven Intrigue. Complete your quest in Arboria. The old man takes the news of Valarian's death hard, but he summons a smile to his lips and breathes deeply. You have done well, children, and I take well the news that Hawkslayer has survived this long. I'm guessing that was what's his name? Now you are bound for a place far distant. It is the dimension of magic. It is known as Galedia, and if your Chronomancer is able, I will share the spells to get you there and back again. I shall teach you there Apport Galedia and Relics Galedia. Seek out Cold Peak to the northwest, as they will only work there. Bring Lanatir with you, or if you cannot convince him to come, coax from him the Wand of Power and the Sphere of Lanatir. The old man rewards each member with 600,000 experience points. That's 2 level ups. I'm gonna be busy tonight. With a wave of his hands, the old man re-energizes all magic uses. Oh, I appreciate that, at least. Alright, spell acquiring. Thou canst learn new spells yet. I use a Port Galedia at Cold Peak to travel to Galedia and retrieve from me the Wand of Power and the Sphere of Lanatir. Does he have it then? Spells. Okay, yeah, he's got these spells already then. Yeah, because like these weren't actually listed in the manual, just the Arboria versions, but I figured the game was going to do something like this. I don't really need... I don't know why you would need separate versions, but whatever. Oh, man, yeah. Gotta do all that just for we need a Chronomancer just for all that, right? Oh, well. Yeah, it's a bit of a short stream, but I'm exhausted. I got, like, what, 3 hours of sleep, I think? Maybe 4, if I was lucky. So... Yeah, it's gotta do a lot of level ups. I'll probably go back to just fill out all the maps and whatnot. But still, that's one new realm down. So yeah, it's really not all that different from Destiny Night, where just instead of like one town and like a dungeon connected to the town, you got a whole other map. So it's basically like each world is its own Destiny Night game to a degree. No, not that extreme, but still, it's a fair bit of content. Yeah, I think I just got dump most of the loot. So what do we actually? Yeah, what do we have left? Panspipes, yeah, keep the harmonic gems, keep the Galvanic oboe for now, keep the Warriors of Life, and we still got the Night Spear. We're never gonna use it, but we still oh, the Hawkblade. We've had that before. Canteen, yeah. I actually might just go and fill that one back up. Okay, so nothing all that special, but I guess that explains why the game added a canteen to the equipment now. But yes, Stoneblade's still the best one because it's basically an insta-kill. Yeah, and he's still got the Spectre Snare. He's still got the Death Dagger, so... Let me drop damn Acorn. You can drop equipped... Oh, okay, you gotta unequip it. Never mind. Yeah, we don't need this. At least I don't think so. Alright, so yeah. With any luck, I'll have him at 13th level by the next stream, so he'll have all the Chronomancer spells, and hopefully he won't be susceptible to enemy attacks like he was. Oh man. But we'll see how it goes, so... Yeah, with that said. Thank you everybody who tuned in, so... I'm not even sure how many realms there are in this game, but... Yeah, so you gotta go to... Actually, I could have just checked the map before I exited out like that, but... Probably like a good 6 or 7, right? Just go to each realm, solve everything you gotta do, and then we gotta fight Tarjan the Mad God. So, yeah, well, hopefully I can get the party stats maxed out to like 30. That'll take like another 50 character levels. I think, what, 15 million points or something like that. But thank you everybody who tuned in. Thanks to Anthony Andrews, Bad Advice, Courtney Spearner, Ricora, Stephen Palazzola, and Tslotha1112 for the support. Very much appreciated. Oh god, tomorrow's Ninja Gaiden 4. I hope I get some sleep. Take care, everybody.